Hello, happy Thursday. On today's Thoughts with Niche, there's something that can be said for consistency, right? Consistency is something that allows the person that is good to be the person that's better, and the person that is better to have the opportunity to show them that they can be the best. Consistency is what drives the ability for people to not only understand you, but also to put faith in the ability they have to trust you, right? It's difficult when it's easy for someone to make excuses about the reasons in which they lack consistency. It's even worse when the consistency that they have only shows up in their ability to be inconsistent. You heard what I said. Your inconsistencies cannot be the only thing that is consistent about you. And something can be said for a person that is held to high regard, in a sense where whenever you're talking about said person, people can say with confidence, this is a person of their word, right? When you are a person of your word and people recognize that and they lean on that, that's because your actions already spoke, right? If I say I'm going to do it, I did it. My words and my actions align. There is no trust that can be built from the misalignment of what comes out your mouth to how you move in your daily walk, right? For instance, if someone comes to you and says, I'll believe it when I see it, that is them saying, I no longer trust your ability to say and do what you say and what you're going to do, because I've been in a position with you to know that those things don't align more often than not. When someone says you are a person of your word, that's because you constantly have shown in your actions that which comes out of your mouth and that which you do align. If I can only say I trust what you do, that's because I stopped trusting what you said a long time ago. It's not a compliment. It's an area and a time in which you're supposed to take for yourself and have a moment and say, let me self-reflect and see how I can show up the same way my mouth speaks. I am a person of very few words, but there is no double checking what I say because I've put my work in. Whether it comes personally or professionally, you can always say Tanisha is a person of her word. If you say I'm a person of my action, that's because my words don't hold water, because my action already showed that I was not a person of consistency. With that being said, I'll leave you with this. Be a person that's consistent. Be a person that is honest with self, because it's, to me anyway, right? It's my opinion. It's harder to lie to someone after you've told yourself the truth. So working on self and being able to internalize, like, I need to work on this so it doesn't go and end up messing with someone else. Be a person of your word, be consistent, and allow your words to speak for your actions and allow your actions to speak for your words. And those things should be speaking the same languages. Because if your mouth is speaking Spanish and your actions are speaking French, we have an issue and we will always have one. But do the work. You're better today than you were yesterday. No one's asking you to be perfect. Just be a little bit better. That's how you step up.